3:15.
Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. Sorry we're late, and sorry we canceled out last week, but here we are this week. We've got a great show for you. It's all kinds of amazing stuff.
A
So,
lot of
yeah,
stuff.
we've got all the
Hey,
effects.
everyone.
Yep. And all right, let's get this started. Let's see. I hope I am not going to sound funny or anything, but. Well, there's always Teresa. Teresa, you're going to have to have some input on what I say. Okay. There you go. What do we have? Okay, I noticed Meadow Gold, guys. This is change for me. It's the dairy company. Meadow Gold. Look at that G. Teresa, look at that.
You got to zoom in. I'm on my little computer screen.
What you? All right.
When I see stuff,
Yeah,
it's
so
small.
that is
Yeah.
G has changed for me, guys. It wasn't like this.
Oh,
It was just a normal G. It looks funny. It makes it hard to read.
wow.
It pulls your eyes away. I don't know why they would ever want it like that. It's just all
It does look
wrong.
weird.
But anyway, so here it
Yeah.
is again. Small. Uh, Other. Let's see. Where's the? Okay.
It
There.
does look off, Curiouser.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
G.
It wasn't like that. That's all I know.
No.
Okay. Um,
Hey, Eddie Von King. How you doing?
I got.
Sure.
Um, okay, I wanted to cover a little bit about these. This is new to me. I don't know about you all. I don't know if it's Nemi. I don't know, but I thought this was really weird because I have never heard of this. Toasters and microwave ovens for. Oh God, kitty, my kitty just came on my lap. I'm sorry, sweetie,
He wants to be
kitty.
in the show.
I know she does. She's like right in front. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Funny.
This is this is how. Okay, this is a radio which they had way before I ever learned that they had those. This is weird. Okay, this is microwave oven that they had existed a long time ago. Um, they even had.
Huh.
Did you know, Teresa? Did you know they had hybrid cars like a long time
What?
ago?
No.
Yeah, hybrid
No.
cars. You never heard of them until recently, and they
Mm-mm.
existed.
What year
This
is that microwave?
microwave oven. This looks to be like in the 60s, which
What?
is weird. Yeah, I know. This is a
Huh. I
toaster,
don't even know how far back.
old fashioned toasters that I have never ever
That's weird
seen
looking.
looking
Yeah,
like
I've
this
seen old
before.
toasters, but they're just weird looking. They're bizarre.
Yeah, I know. And this is a microwave, a giant microwave oven. That looks like the 50s.
Uh-huh.
Toasters. Yeah, look at that. I know. I can't imagine. I can't even remember anything like that.
No.
Microwave. Yeah, look at that. It's just actual microwave. These are supposed to be new
Yeah.
things that just came out, and no, they had them. This guy's cooking food as a chef. Ah, so yeah, this is all new to me. I don't know what you guys think, but it seems like a lot of stuff it in the that we knew of that just came out like are existed way before we ever knew they existed. Um, this is true with a lot of things, cars, everything, radios. Um, so yeah, hybrid cars and oh my god. Anyway,
Going for the
So,
back.
Teresa, you're breaking up real bad. What? Teresa, I know you covered this in your group, right? But I'm going to share this this owl, harpy owl, eagle. No, harpy eagle, guys. It's not an owl. I'm sorry. It's an eagle. Okay, it's a harpy. That's what it's called. The kind. Um, they are very interesting looking. Very. They're really big. Apparently, they're really giant birds. So, yeah. Teresa, are you there? Teresa?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. You covered this in your group.
It's kind of weird.
I
Volume.
wanted to share it with the show. On the show.
Okay.
This is a giant bird. All right. Harpy eagle, I never heard of. Let's see what we got. All right, we'll cover that later. Let's see here. Okay. I noticed this. Somebody was wearing this shirt, and this logo for the band Rush looks really weird. And I, myself personally, I don't like it. It doesn't look like a band logo at all. It just looks funny. So let's see the merging and squashness, and the U is very weird.
Doctor Strange.
All right, Doctor Strange. I thought this was strange.
Curiouser?
Okay. Yeah.
Curiouser. Sandy's backstage.
Hold on. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, good. Now Katrine's
Yes.
gone. I've been
Oh
backstage
God,
for
I
5
know.
minutes in the chat just talking.
Oh, okay.
I got a phone call. I
I
forgot
did
to put
not
my
see
phone in airplane mode, and the phone call pulled me out.
Hello. Testing.
There she is.
What the heck happened? Oh, no.
And she's gone again.
All right.
I bet you she's on her phone.
Oh God. All right. Should I excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to sharing stuff.
All right, just keep an eye out for Teresa.
All right. Oh yeah, I thought this was strange logo. Of course, there's an upside down V. Renee. I never noticed this before. I don't know if this was covered, but yeah, now there's a bull and ships and two people. And that's totally new. And now it's like bigger or something. It's big. The eye's really big. The red.
Yeah, the red is really big. I will say that. I don't know. That's weird. The only thing I remember is a chip over the eye in Doritos because we talked about that. That's weird. But I have to be honest, I don't really buy Tostitos.
Okay, Sandy, you did cover this. She covered this, but she said that I should put it in the show anyway. Guitar Center. Now, this is a store that I went to a long time ago, and I don't remember. It was not like this at all. There was an actual G in this logo. There was a G with a guitar somehow situated in there somewhere, but over by the G, but it was not like this. It totally replaced the G, squashed the U, squashed these letters down. They weren't like that. The C looks funny. The T looks weird.
And the E's are crooked.
Yeah, the E's are crooked. Yeah, it's changed quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Is Teresa backstage? Hi, Karen. Hi, John Nada. Welcome.
Looks like she's trying to get in, but she's not there yet.
Well, Teresa, if you can hear us, whatever device you're on, switch to another one. If you're on the phone, go to the computer. If you're on the computer, go to the phone.
Okay, the logo Michaels has changed. For me, now this is how I remember it, right here. This looks right to me. S is a little low, but that's okay. And this supposedly ended in 2014, which is, no, wait, I'm sorry. 2009.
Oh, no.
2009. No,
No.
it wasn't ended in 2000. I went to Michael's after that time, and it was still this.
Wait, it's not even that. Can we discuss the previous logo with the connection between the M and the LS?
Yes, exactly. There was never like that.
I've never seen anything like that.
No,
No.
This is how it was before 93. In the 90s and the 80s, it was supposedly like that. No, I don't remember anything like that. No. It's so weird.
That is weird.
And then it changed to this. Now, it did not change to that at this time period, but
Now,
for me.
I do want to say, like buildings, sometimes they don't update the building, the old logo stays, but like I haven't even seen that like in ads. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's weird. I mean, we're talking over a decade.
I know. It's just, no, it wasn't. It was not like that. No. All right, here's the Spanish Stonehenge. Never heard of this. So, did you hear about these rocks all lined up like
I've
this?
never heard Spanish Stonehenge. This
is long submerged beneath the waters of the wherever reservoir and whatever. Dolmen del Guadalperol, better known as the Spanish Stonehenge, was made newly visible this summer as a drought struck. Oh God! So it's supposedly hidden, but no, I've never heard of that.
I mean, if it was hidden, okay, let's be real here. You can see the water line. Go back to the picture, and you can see where the water was.
Right.
It's halfway. You would have seen the stones sticking up.
I know.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Like, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. So, new weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lens crafters. I don't know if some of you may agree or not. I know Sandy doesn't, but I remember it as Len crafters without an S. Len crafters. Oh God, it sounds funny to me now, but I actually remembered it like that.
You said lens crafter.
Oh, is that what I remember? Len crafters. Len Craft. Oh, God. Len Crafter. Okay, Lens Crafter.
Yeah, you said you didn't remember the S.
That's what I remember. Okay, that's why I thought it sounded weird. Okay, no, I remember Lens Crafter. This is an old one for me. That's why I'm having a hard time remembering, and I wanted to bring it up again. I refreshed my memory on this. Lens Crafter. Sorry, without an S. That is how I remember it. Okay. What do we got here?
That's just me asking Teresa where she is.
Let's see.
Welcome, Lord Celtic Frost. Welcome, Milo Fire.
All right, Teresa, are you there?
Oh boy, Teresa, you sound like a robot.
I'm trying to tell my hotspot is not working today. I don't know if it should go off phone or what.
God.
Do you want to switch to your phone then?
I might have to. I don't know. I keep getting out. I don't know.
Yeah. Teresa, I'm telling you to switch to your phone. I am telling you right now you should switch to your phone. Yes. Teresa, we can't understand a word you're saying. Go switch to your phone. Okay. Sorry, go on, Teresa.
All right. This is, do you remember Regional on December 24th, 1906, 9 p.m. Eastern, Regional transmitted the first human voice over the radio from Brant Rock, Massachusetts to ships in the Atlantic owned by United Fruit Company. Reginald began his broadcast with a recording of Handler's Largo and then played the Christmas classic Oh Holy Night on his violin. Do you remember that being the first radio thing and that time too, in 1906? I sure don't.
No.
1906 was way too early too, and it's just weird for me. All right, so you don't remember either? Yep, that's weird. I mean, it seems like it would be common knowledge, but that's okay. It's just,
You would think.
all that's changed. First radios in the 1800s, apparently they had the first radios all invented. Okay, next we've got, here's microwave. 1950, microwave ovens were introduced. Weird.
That's a long time. Like, for example, CD players were coming out like in the 80s, but people didn't really have them until the 90s. They were, or late 80s, because they were really expensive. But now you're talking about 20 years here.
I know.
That's a little odd. That's odd.
Yeah, I always thought microwaves were relatively new. It's just. All right, this is Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, season 1. It's this has changed for me. It was not what these words were not all going up and down like they are. It was like that, but not as much as they are. It's like they've actually moved, exaggerated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're all more going up and down. They've worked somehow. They're different. They're different, and they're merged more. All right, this is residue of Doctor Strange with a regular normal A.
Welcome, Wawa.
All right, also, I don't know about you guys, but I have to tell you, Dannon for a while, and it was first spelled Dannon. That's how I always remember Dannon yogurt. And then it changed to Dannon, Danon. There was an N removed for me for a while. It was removed. And there was actually, at the time, which was a while back, a lot of people in the Mandela Effect community agreeing that there was 2 N's. Now it's flipped-flopped and gone back to, there it is, Dannon. Okay. It has, why are there put 2 of, okay. It has gone back to 2 N's. Here it is, Sandy. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
Changed it, yeah.
Here it is, right here. Why is it saying Dan on here? Look at that. Anyway,
It keeps changing on you. Unknown. Oh, that's the Spanish one, I think.
All right, that's how it was,
Oh,
but without
French.
an E for a while. It was without an E, and everyone was freaking out about that, and then now it changed back to normal again.
So Danon in French is Danon.
Okay, well, never mind. I was just trying to say that it was like that, except without the E. For a while, for me, in my reality, and now it's the end's back. It's totally normal how I remember it.
What's funny is, what did I tell you when I said, well, if it was one N, I would pronounce it differently. I would have pronounced it Danon.
I know.
And that's and that's the French. That's crazy.
I know. And anyway, I don't know who
Milo
agrees,
Fire says, I noticed that variant as well.
Oh, God. Thank you. I'm not alone.
John Nada remembers one N.
Ah! There we go. See? Exactly. It's so weird. And now it's back to how we used to remember it. Anyway, I think, let me see if I have anything else. I don't have a heck of a lot, but today.
When you're done, there's a couple things in the chat I want you to look up.
Oh, wait. I think I skipped over one. How did I skip over this one? It's weird. Hold on.
Teresa's taking a long time to go to her phone. And she was ready to go. She's like, I have everything set. I'm good to go.
Yeah. All right, one more here. I remember Dillard's. Dillard's, this without an apostrophe. So I just want to mention that. I know it's got one. It was just without an apostrophe S. It had an S, but no apostrophe.
And
so
I've never been to a Dillard, so I'm not sure on this.
Okay.
But I will say that it's possible. We've seen a lot of apostrophes appearing and disappearing, and now I'm by myself. It's the Sandy show, guys. She accidentally clicked out completely. So let's see. Welcome, DD74. I'm going to ask her to look up that Gulf of Tonkin. There she is.
All right, I had accidentally stepped on the little cord thing over here. Okay.
John Nada says, yeah, no apostrophe. There's one in Stockton.
Oh.
If you mean New Jersey, that's probably about an hour and a half away from me. If you mean California, forget it.
All right. That's it for me. We can go to the folders and wait for Teresa.
Back to college, Milo. You thought in New Jersey.
All right. Hold on for a second. It's going to be a little bit. Hold on.
Oh, no. Before we go to the folders, I want you to look something up on Google from the chat. Curious? I know there are a lot that share the same names. Like there's even more than one Philadelphia. There's one in Tennessee or something. That's insanity. Yonkers is in New York. Paris, Texas. That's another one. Yep. There's Camden, New Jersey, which is like bad, like a very bad area. It's always like at the top of the list for murders. And there's Camdens all over the country. Yonkers. Curiouser.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear me? I wanted you to look something up on Google before going to the folders.
All right. Okay.
Miami, Ohio. That's just wow.
All right.
It's okay.
Hold on, why does this take so long? There we go.
Why does Teresa take so long to turn her phone on and go into StreamYard?
Yeah.
She says she's coming.
All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Someone's at the door.
Okay, guys. Anything else you want me to look up besides the Gulf of Tonkin? A lot of Albanese, yep. Sorry about this, guys. We have Teresa, who's not here. And Curiouser, who has someone at the front door, I think. Yeah, I heard about that. I also heard that George Washington was not the first president. But is it president of the United States of America or just presidents in America? Like before it was the United States of America. So I think it's presidents after the Declaration of Independence was signed.
No.
I think it's like a.
No.
I think it's a loophole. You know what I'm saying? Like no one talks about them. Although I don't remember any of them ever existing. But you know what I'm saying. That was discussed. I forget who brought that. Someone did a video on that. It may
Okay,
have been a live
sorry
stream.
about that.
It's okay.
Miami, Ohio. Basketball. It's saying.
Yeah, we're talking about cities that have the same names. So there's like, there's another Philadelphia. I think it's in Tennessee, and then there are like Paris, Texas.
All right, let's see. I'll show you what I pulled up, though.
There Teresa is.
Come on already. Teresa, what are you doing? Oh, there. Okay.
This is. I don't have no avatars on this phone. This is my first time doing streaming on this phone, and I didn't get a chance to do no avatars. So
All right,
I'm without avatar.
Sandy, this is just saying basketball, football.
Huh. What if you do a search though, just for Miami, Ohio? It's probably like a tiny town. There's nothing like. If you hit enter, it might show you Miami, Ohio.
Miami, Ohio is a.
I'm making fun of my avatar.
Oh, guys, if you remember it as Miami, Ohio, it's actually New Miami, Ohio, which is why she couldn't find it.
New Miami, Ohio, village in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
It's called New Miami. Okay.
I'm a ghost.
So, Will, is that a Mandela Effect for you? Or is it just
enough.
Miami and now it's New Miami?
What's that?
DD74 says to Teresa, wow, you're crystal clear on your phone. Because
Teresa, why are you twice?
You're here twice now.
Oh, God, here we go again. Two, Teresa. No, we only need one. One is enough. I mean,
I couldn't.
This is her altered reality twin, guys.
Yeah. All right, so the thing I wanted you to look up is the Gulf of Tonkin.
Hey, you don't have change for a 20, do you?
I don't have any cash.
10 and a 5?
I don't.
Do you have 4 ones? And I'll pay you it tomorrow?
I don't think I have any cash.
Curiouser, you want to mute while you're talking to your brother?
$4 short of rent, or I've got to give him over, and I hate giving him over.
Curiouser, mute
Oh,
the
yeah.
microphone.
I don't have anything.
Sorry, guys.
Got to, oh,
Teresa, why is there two of you?
I've got 12.
I don't understand. I logged off the computer already. That doesn't make sense. On my phone, I don't have that avatar. See how?
It's because
You want
it's
to
because you were still in there, and now you're getting all robot-y. Oh my gosh!
Sorry about
that. Teresa, get off the computer. Now she's just on the computer.
Holy gosh!
All right, listen, Teresa with the white circle needs to be in here because the picture is her computer and she's a robot.
All right. Well, we'll go to Teresa's stuff first if she ever gets back here.
And remove the picture of Teresa.
Oh, God.
Remove the picture of Teresa.
Wait, say that again, Teresa. Teresa, talk. Teresa.
Oh my God, it's like the AT&T Inception bug I found. So guys, listen, guys. I'm going to tell you something funny.
Teresa, keep talking.
Make a conference call with somebody, right? And then put them on hold, and then you call them back. And then you merge them into the call with themselves. And it sounds like this, and it's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
Teresa, what's going on? Where are you? Are you in our reality? Teresa? Where are you? Oh.
She hung up the phone, and that's the one that she's clear on. I need you to get that, Teresa.
Teresa, you've got to fix this now.
No, Curiouser, you have to fix it by kicking her out of the stream.
All right, okay. I'm removing her right now. She's gonna have to come back.
Yeah, she has to come back with the no picture.
Okay. All right.
Then why does she keep coming back with the picture?
Teresa.
It is I.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Oh! Is this Wait a minute. I'm trying. War something war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teresa, come back to us.
No.
Where's Teresa?
Curiouser, listen to me. No, this isn't
Take
funny.
her out.
This isn't funny. You were showing the StreamYard on your stream, and this guy looks like Teresa, but it's not Teresa.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Really? This is someone else. Oh my goodness!
It is someone else. Yes. I'm
oh
so
my
sorry,
God,
Mr.
Teresa!
I really forget your name. You have Teresa's name up on the screen.
Darth Vader.
Warlord.
Warlord. Oh,
yes,
okay.
thank you.
I must teach you.
Oh, you got clear. What did you say?
I must teach you.
He must teach you?
Yes, he's teaching you, Curiouser, that when you do a stream, you're showing the StreamYard at the top. And bad people could come in and take over your show.
You're scaring me.
He's warning you to stop showing the StreamYard link. Correct,
okay,
Warlord?
all right, Teresa. Whoever you are, you're removed. You're removed now. No more.
No, Curiouser, you're not listening.
What? Okay.
It's Warlord, and he can put himself in the show. He's showing you that if you show the StreamYard on the screen like you keep doing, bad people can come in and take over your show. He put himself in. He's doing it again.
Hello, Fizzy.
Hey, Fizz. Because he's upset. So wait, I'm trying to explain Warlord. I'm trying to explain Curiouser because she's not getting it.
Sorry, guys. I have a sore throat tonight.
Okay, is that all it is? Thank God. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, All right.
When you're
I won't
sharing your screen.
share any. Am I sharing screen? I'm not sharing screen.
No, I'm telling you, when you share
When
your
I
screen,
do.
make sure you click the arrows that you're sharing full screen and not showing the StreamYard link. So if you show the StreamYard link, anyone can come in. See, when you do that, don't do that until it's full screen. Don't share your screen until it's already up.
But I can't because I have to go back. I have to switch pages.
See, what I do when I do a show, I do everything in separate windows, and I keep everything minimized. And then when I need the window, I click on it, and then I hit share screen.
I click on it, but I can't go to share screen unless I click onto the page. See, I'll show you. Share screen.
Guys, sorry, I have to show her how to do this.
And I have to click on these pages. Here.
No, what I'm saying is there shouldn't be pages. You should have everything as a separate window. You shouldn't have tabs.
I
want to show you. Stop right now. Stop right where you are. Go back to where you just were. Go back and screen share. Now for a split second, StreamYard comes up. And at the top, you see StreamYard / numbers and letters. That's how Warlord got into your show. He just types it in and goes in.
But
in other words,
what do I do?
Don't show that StreamYard page. That should be a separate window that you minimize.
Oh, God.
I see what you're saying.
It's minimized. Now what?
I just find it funny.
There's no avoiding not showing.
That Warlord is Teresa in the chat. Oh my God, so funny. That's awesome. So like right now, the StreamYard address is at the top of the screen.
I can't do anything about that, though. There's nothing I can do. Teresa, how is she there? I don't understand at all. You'll have to show me some other time, but let's just go on with the show because I can't be here. I can't. Huh?
Teresa?
I'm here.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I flashed my what?
No, Teresa.
She's got to show me this
is
later.
In the chat as you.
What?
Warlord is Teresa in the chat.
No, he isn't. I'm over here.
No, Teresa, in the chat is Warlord.
Hi. What's he doing here? He's supposed to be in Brian's channel, not here.
No, he goes to any stream that shows the StreamYard on screen. He's trying to tell people to be careful.
I really don't understand. You'll have to show me later, though.
All right, stop. Right here. Stop. You see the arrows in the top right-hand corner?
Yeah, show me later.
No.
Yes,
no.
I know.
I don't see them.
Click that, Curiouser.
Huh?
The arrows in the top
Where? Where?
Teresa, let me talk to Curiouser.
I don't see it.
Teresa, it doesn't matter. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Curiouser. Wait. So you should have that set up like that before you share your screen.
But I have to push share screen.
Right. But before you share the screen, you should go to the Flickr tab and have it set up in full screen. I'm sorry, Warlord. She doesn't understand.
I understand. No. Because I have to go to the tab. I have to go here, and then I have to go back. That's how I've always done this. I don't. If I come here, how am I supposed to deal with the shared screen?
I mean, that's the thing. StreamYard makes this more difficult. With Google Hangouts, you didn't see any of that. But
all right, you can show me later.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get this Oh, oh, Jesus.
Hold on for a
Teresa.
minute.
Sorry, guys.
You want to read it or do you want me to read it?
Go ahead. You always
Okay.
read it.
All right, so Teresa found something, guys. It's about frogs, which change for us, but seems to only affect some of them. And actually, now that I put the presentation together, it affects most frogs. There are still some frogs that have not been affected, but for the most part, most frogs have this feature. All right, Kirsten, go on. Kirsten? Hello?
Okay. Should I go?
Yeah, go on. All right, so
Is Teresa there?
do you remember frogs having little butts? It's funny, I know,
No.
but they do. There's butts now, and I don't remember butts at all. Now there's Teresa.
Nor me. Yeah, butts.
Like literal butts, little butt cheeks. Not in my past. Not in Teresa's past. No butts.
Weird.
All right, so this is how I remember the back of frogs. Not that I'm staring at the backs of frogs, but smooth, flat, and some of them have like a pointed butt. That's it. That's all I remember. Okay, so here's images of butts, guys. Lots of frog butts. Don't seem real, or I would no.
They don't seem real. I know.
Teresa's having a conversation with herself in the chat. I can't. Teresa's like, that's not me on the show. And then Teresa says, yes, it is. And she's like, trust me.
I gotcha. Teresa.
Warlord, you're being bad.
Yeah. Where's Teresa?
Teresa's the one with her hand up. Vizzy's drying. I can't, joking.
Don't choke. All right. Now, go and read.
Okay, also, I've never heard the Chilean fluoride frog or butt-faced frog. Have you guys? So that's the back of the frog. That looks like the front of the frog. And the eyes are actually poison glands. So whenever they're threatened by a predator,
Yep.
they will attack that way.
There you go. Yeah, it's true,
Teresa,
Teresa.
I know it's you. You don't need to do that. I know. We know Warlord is with us on stream, not you. You're just in chat.
It wasn't him.
And then while researching this, I found another four-eyed frog, and this is the Colombian one. They're a bit more colorful, but identically, they're pretty much the same. They have the two poison sacs that look like eyes, and from the back, they kind of look like a face.
Well, they got to defend themselves, don't they?
And the biggest way to tell the difference is red. They have red on them. Their face looks a little more colorful. Here's some pictures of more frog butts.
Never heard of them.
Me either.
All right, Teresa. Talk.
No, that's not Teresa. That's Warlord.
I'm very confused. That's all right.
Warlord is Teresa with the purple background, and Teresa has the black background.
Yeah, that sounds like Teresa to me.
That's Warlord. Mr. Warlord. Teresa, you don't need to prove it. I'm bored. But Mr. Warlord definitely knows Teresa. I will say that. You know Teresa. All right, so this is also a credit to Teresa Lynch. Have you guys ever known Memorial Day to be called something else? And if yes, what do you remember this day being called? And when do you remember it changing to Memorial Day? Those are the questions I have for the chat. I don't know why it's there twice. Interesting. I must have used the wrong graphic. So yes or no, and if you answer yes, you have to answer the other question. See, Warlord, that's just mean. You know it's going to upset her. Teresa, you don't have to put facts about yourself in the chat. We know it's you. Stop it. Like, no one's answering this question. Yes or no, guys? Do you know Memorial? You skipped it. No answers yet.
We'll move it along, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Warlord. I'll explain it to her after the show. She doesn't understand. She needs me to actually show her. So Fizzy Pop is guessing Remembrance Day. Always Memorial Day for Eddie Von Keene.
Okay.
The question Memorial Day. The question is, have you ever known Memorial Day to be called something else? If you do, please tell me what it was. John Nodder is guessing Veterans Day. Nope. And not Remembrance Day, no. Okay, so we can go on. It's not any of the things you guys said. So Memorial Day, we have always known this day as Memorial Day, where we memorialize our fallen soldiers and veterans who have passed, but it was only been officially called Memorial Day federally. I should say that it has only been a federal holiday since 1971. You're going to find out the answer in a second, John Nodder. It was never Remembrance. It's not Remembrance. All right, go on, Curiouser, because they're all like trying to guess and no one's got it. In this reality, prior to 1971, it was called Decoration Day, and we have never heard of this. Now, like I said, prior to 1971, it wasn't a federal holiday, but people were celebrating Memorial Day. But federally, it was Decoration Day, and then they switched it to Memorial Day in 1971. Curious, have you ever heard of this? Because I haven't.
No.
It's a good find, Teresa. So dress up for Decoration Day. Their cards, ads. First celebrated on May 5th, 1868, Decoration Day was a day reserved where people decorate the graves of those who had fallen in the Civil War. Welcome, Jade. Jade says, yeah, I remembered it was something else. I couldn't remember what. Never heard of it, Milo Fire says. I heard about it in an old song, John Nada says. Not for me, DD74. Well, Teresa was born in 63, and she's never heard of it. She's the one who found it. And a lot of times I ask my mom, who was born in the 50s, who also didn't remember it, which is weird. Hey, Damien. So, like I say, it's not so cut and dry. I'm finding Memorial Day images going back to the early 1900s, which could be true residue or could mean it was unofficially called Memorial Day. And I did, after the fact, find out that people did celebrate Memorial Day, but it wasn't official until 1971. Teresa, are you going to try to get back in here on your phone? And even more confusing, I'm finding Decoration Day images in as recently as this year. Like, people are still celebrating Decoration Day, but I've never heard of it. No, Teresa, you're the real Teresa Lynch, and that's just the real Teresa. You know I'm curious. Yes, Damien G. People are saying that you are the warlord. All right, so here's some Decoration Day stuff from the papers. The guy who jumps into streams because the StreamYard link is on the show. Who? Oh, the song. You're saying the song was Whites Off Earth Now. What? A cowboy jumpy song? When? You forgot when. I'm curious, so you can go on. Fizz. Guys, check out this plaque. Curious, can you zoom in on that? The circle? So regardless of official and unofficial, we have never heard of Decoration Day, especially taking into account that it was an official U.S. holiday through 1971. This is an Emmy for you guys. Check out the red bar flag on this memorial plaque. It's the only thing painted. Everything else is bronze, left alone, and they painted the red bar flag.
pain.
Oh,
Teresa is back.
this is real Teresa.
Oh, she's a robot.
Yeah, you're a robot. Are you
Teresa's
on your
back
phone or
as a
computer?
robot.
Wow, Teresa.
Wow.
Well,
Teresa, we gotta work out your internet stuff. This is a mess.
can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you now. Yes, oh my gosh. What did you do? Hey, maybe it's Mandela. Hey, Fiver's here. Anyone else know? We had Damien, Jade, and the real Teresa.
Teresa.
Now you're all robot-y again. What did you do to clear it up before?
Move my phone. Okay, is that better?
That's a lot better. What did you do?
Move my phone over 1 inch.
Then keep it over 1 inch.
That's what it said.
And now you're not clear anymore. Oh boy. All right, Curious, so pick another folder. Just keep the show rolling, please.
All right.
Just pick something. There's so many folders there.
Oh my god. Hi, Rena.
Hey,
Hey.
Michael Fontaine. I have heard of people doing that. I didn't know it was something you're supposed to do.
No, this is not an imposter, Milo. This is me. I can prove it's me. I woke up with Skechers.
Teresa, you see the laughy faces after it? Just joking.
Yeah.
Just joking. All right, so have I just not paid attention my entire life? Or is this a Mandela effect? Do you guys remember, yes or no in the chat, do you remember artichokes blooming? Yes or no in the chat? Waiting for some answers. Do you remember artichokes blooming? Michael Fontaine has never heard of spouses giving each other gifts on their wedding day.
Who is that in the chat saying the real Teresa?
Teresa, that is a different person. They're not using your photo. That's just their name.
Who is that?
You're all being silly. Yes, I think so.
All right. Anyone in the chat, yes or no? Do you know of artichokes blooming? Nope, says Michael Fontaine. Anyone else? Yes, that is the question, Mile of Fire. Jade Strawberry says, I think they say blooming because the leaves move. John Nada says, yes, only recently. Yeah. All right, we can go on. No, not like a blooming onion. Nope, guys. All right, go on, Curiouser. No, like a sunflower that's purple. Like, no way ever. No, I can't. That is an artichoke, guys. And they don't even need to be attached to the plant to do this. Supposedly, and again, this is hearsay. I haven't attempted to try this. Supposedly, if you leave an artichoke out on like in room temperature, it will still bloom. I think it had to be like already blooming and just not the flower part hadn't come out yet to like where it'll happen. Well, you'll see on the next graphic. Well, you can see the artichoke around the edges. You can still see the artichoke in the edges of that picture. So this is something that I found on Reddit and on Pinterest. Someone was asking the question, they left their artichoke out and it bloomed overnight. So if anyone has an artichoke and wants to attempt this, I don't know if it will happen. Definitely.
Hey, but Sandy, are they edible?
No, I'm going to get to that.
No.
No.
Okay.
So what happens is it's possible that they were about to bloom when they were cut from the stalk. So the plant was ready to flower. And maybe that's what happened here. I don't know. But once they bloom, they are inedible. And here's more artichokes blooming. I've never seen this before, and I've never heard of this. So they're not edible once they bloom.
Okay. All right. Yeah, kind of pretty, huh? Pink.
Mm-hmm.
Pink, purple.
There's all different color artichokes now. I also don't remember different color artichokes, but there's about 16 different varieties of artichokes between white, green, and purple.
It's a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd think we would have heard of this, you know?
You would think.
God. All right. There we go. Next folder. All right. Let's see. What do we got? What do we want to see? Can I just pick any like I have been?
No, you could just pick whatever.
More
There's a ton of
frogs.
folders.
We only did part one.
There's 3
of the
parts.
frogs, guys. Let's get back to the frogs.
3 parts to the frogs. Just do 3 last because 2 is bad. 2. I want to get through 2 before. Uh-oh. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
You're not going to hear me for much longer.
Why? What's wrong? What's going on?
Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, great. StreamYard must have fixed something because I don't know what happened, but it took me back to Messenger. I thought it was going to kick me out.
All right, hold on. I'm going to be right back. Hold on.
Okay. Hey, no, don't even say that, Fizz. Guys, I don't know what to talk about here because I can't present anything, and Teresa's not even here to ask our questions or anything. Here we go.
All right. All right. Okay. Teresa. Is this Teresa Lynch?
This is.
Okay.
You can tell by the robot.
Prove it. New toilet seat.
Teresa.
Oh God. Good for you.
Totally understand me. We have code words.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I can't tell. I can't. All right. Jeez, I gotta read this. Hold on. I can't call this a Mandela effect, but it is a weird sync with devastating effects. So I want to talk about this. Get Curiouser.
All righty. Yeah, let's talk about this.
So this is just like a sync that I noticed. Okay, so you guys tell me if this sounds familiar, but about people instead of frogs, okay? The chytrid, so it starts with a C and ends with a D, fungus, that has spread worldwide, came from Asia, kills frogs within a couple weeks of infection, and is being called the frogopocalypse because it has already wiped out 200 species of amphibians into extinction in just 30 years.
Wow.
I've never heard of chytrid fungus. But I'm also not a scientist and don't have any
Well,
frogs laying
frogs,
around.
did you know that the most poisonous substance on the earth, it belongs to the frog. It's on the outside of his body, and they used back in the days what the Indians or whoever used arrows, would swipe their arrows with the poison and kill animals that way.
In the rainforest, yeah,
Or
they
in
made blow
flood or
darts and stuff.
whoever. Yep.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I forgot dart frog or something. But anyway, yeah. So it's not. It's easy to believe that they're.
Well, no, this is a fungus that attacks them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The
Oh.
chytrid fungus attacks them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's spread worldwide. It's now a pandemic to
Okay.
amphibians, to frogs, toads, and salamanders. And it's about 200 species.
Oh, look, so cute.
Yeah, but not cute. They're in pain. So that red stuff is
Oh.
the fungus. And the top image, that's the skin gone from the frog. And that's what the stuff does. Frogs aren't the only
Wow.
ones susceptible to this. Of those 200 species that have gone extinct, half of them are toads and salamanders.
Uh-huh. Terrible. This is depressing.
Which is why I said do the other one last.
Okay. Go.
So you can go on. That's a late stage. That frog has a late stage of this fungus. The skin
He's
is literally
dying.
sloughing off.
He's probably gonna die then, huh?
Yeah, chytrid fungus lives in their habitat, the water, and infects them through their skin. It causes red marks and streaks at first, but eventually leaves their skin completely flaking off like a bad sunburn. It's not always fatal, though. Some species are more likely to die from it than others, and it's why all these, frogs, salamanders, and toads are going extinct. But the American
Oh.
bullfrog seems to be nearly immune from it. So there's some that don't even get sick from this.
Uh-huh.
It just sounds so much like another pandemic. It's just with frogs instead of people. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of similarities. Fizzy Pop covered one of these extinct species. The gastric brooding frog used to give birth to its mouth. And this was wiped out in the 1980s because of the chytrid fungus. So the fungus made this breed go extinct. That gave birth through its mouth, which is just insanity itself. I can't.
Okay. Or would you like to be carried around your mother's mouth?
Not carried around. They grow in the stomach area, and then when they're born, they come out mom's mouth.
Wow.
That's
Very
weird.
interesting.
Not anymore though, because they don't exist anymore.
Wow.
So here's some pictures of that gastric brooding frog, because it's just crazy. And people drew, artwork and stuff like that.
And they went extinct. Wow. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that.
Nope. Okay. The bottom left image, guys, is a salamander. That's what it looks like on salamanders. Big, yellow, puffy fungus growing on them. Okay, so maybe I've been researching into things too much, but I think this is a sink. I've never heard of this. And they're calling it the frog apocalypse. So I think it's a sync between what's happening in our world right now. That's all.
It's getting bad. Not only that, they're saying because of global warming that people can't swim too easily in lakes and rivers, and that they can get more susceptible to what are those God, what is that
I don't know what.
the the bacterial infections.
Which ones?
The real serious kind that
Oh, you mean like bacterial pneumonia
antibiotics
and stuff like that?
antibiotics I'm immune to. They're all getting more and more into the water supply. They're warming as they're warming, and that.
Well, they're becoming immune because people take antibiotics when they don't need it.
All right.
Welcome, Timberwolves 100 and R1. The 4th side of 3 is 1 is here. Good to see you guys. Yeah, but it's like the fungus is like, it looks like a microscopic tadpole, and when it sees a frog or salamander or toad, it swims on over to it and then latches onto their skin, and then they're infected. It's kind of crazy.
All right. Teresa's confused, so
It's okay.
Okay.
We'll explain later.
Continue. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay. So this one is Curiouser. It's fine. She wants to know, how do you remember Smurfette? Do you remember her always in white, or do you remember her in red? Left or right, guys? Did you see the chat? Curiouser?
No.
Oh, all right, give me 1 minute. I want to see something. I'm looking. I'm not in the chat for a second. I'm looking for something. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
It's important. Interesting. I'll have to look later. Okay, so Smurfette isn't red, says R1. All white for Fiverr. All white for John Nada. Eddie Von Keen says red. Jade Strawberry white. Okay, so we have 2 red and the rest white. Go on.
Okay.
Yes, Papa Smurf was in red. Yes. So I don't remember red. She was always white for me, but some people do remember red.
I remember red. I remember red, and I remember her being like Papa Smurf, red, the only red ones.
And there are some like designer clothing toys with her in red, but on The Big Bang Theory, one of them dressed up in a red dress, and people draw her with red. So I can see that there might be a reality where she was red. Not for me, but for you, I believe it.
Yeah, I think maybe it's Mandela agrees, doesn't she?
I don't know. I don't see her in the chat right now.
Okay. And part 2.
Part 2. This is me, guys. How do you remember Smurfette? Do you remember her dressed with spaghetti straps, or do you remember her dressed more modest?
I'll zoom in real fast. Yeah, there's her straps. See?
Which one do you remember, left or right? Or 1 or 2, whichever you want to write. 1 or 2 is fine.
Right. It's right for me.
Okay, so Jade Strawberry says modest. Right for Fiverr, right for Jade. Okay, so Eddie has changed his answer to white from red. He's confusing her with Papa Smurf. Right for John Nada. All right. Now we're talking about other stuff. So I remember right, but I drew that. she looks like the left now. This reality's made her a little more daring to show her skin. I don't remember spaghetti straps
What
ever.
did they do to her? Yeah, I don't either. I definitely remember it up to her neck.
Mm-hmm. And I did find a couple episodes where it is more like that. So I don't know if there were different artists, but most of the episodes, it's like the left. And I don't remember that at all. Like, not even once. It was always the way it is on the right.
Yeah.
R1 remembers it on the left. They remember current reality. So, interestingly, the 3D new version looks better. But the one on the right is from the actual cartoon. I don't even think I remember her eyelashes. Like, those eyelashes look weird to me.
They're longer or something. I don't know.
Something, yeah. All right, guys. I also do not remember Grandpa and Granny Smurf. I accidentally wrote Nanny. I don't know why. Granny Smurf. Do you guys remember Grandpa and Granny Smurf? Yes or no? Waiting for yeses or nos, Curiouser.
Mm-hmm.
John Nada says no. No for R1. No for Jade and Michael Fontaine. All right. I'm going to say that most people are going to say no. All right, wait. Before you go any further, don't go further yet. Next question, which I didn't make a graphic for. Guys, yes or no, do you believe you've seen most of these episodes? I'm asking if you guys watch this often, like every Saturday morning. Growing up, do you think you've seen most of the episodes? Like, I used to see reruns all the time. I'm just curious, the ones that don't remember these two. Not all, says John Nada. No, says Michael Fontaine. Nope. See, now that's interesting. See, because I used to watch, I love the Smurfs. So, like, Brian probably would say yes, because Brian loved the Smurfs too. Back then, saw the new episodes, says Eddie Von Keen. No, but didn't watch all episodes. See, I love the Smurfs. I watched them all the time growing up. Like, even into my teens. Like, I love the Smurfs. But I mean, I was a little kid. I was like 5 when we started seeing the cartoons here. So I watched the Smurfs. I was under the impression that I saw all the episodes. So it's possible, at least definitely for you guys, that you don't know these characters because, next slide, Curiouser. Like, I remember the kids. I remember Baby Smurf. But they were only in 3 episodes each. So it's very possible you guys missed them. I just don't see how I did. Because I watched them all the time. But they were only in 3 episodes. And there's toys. There's fan drawings. There's toys. There's all sorts of stuff. So it's still a little off to me, even for those of you that didn't watch every episode. Because, again, it's not just the 3 episodes. There's toys. There's T-shirts. There's fan drawings. It's just weird. But I wanted to play devil's advocate and see how many of you thought you saw most of the episodes. That's all. I just wanted to check that. See? My Fire's with me. Said, me too. Played hooky in high school and watched Sesame Street and other kid shows. Yeah, you would get home from school early, have a half day, and all the cartoons were on. You just watch the cartoons. 3 episodes, yes, by Eddie Von Keen. I didn't see that. I didn't see your comment of 1 or 2 episodes. Oh, and Grandpa Smurf was featured in the Smurfs Village iOS app. Maybe for Android too. I don't know because I never had an Android. Oh, I see your comment now, Eddie. So Eddie does remember them in 1 or 2 episodes. Curious, so there's so many folders. Go ahead and just pick them. Just. If you want to get the frog one out of the way. It's a cute one. It's not a horrible one.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm not talking about this frog here. I just threw a smiling frog there. I've come across a frog I've never seen before. The question is, have you? It's the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I want one. Fizzy can't remember if she covered it. So she may have covered this, but I've never seen them before. Look at him.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I love it so much. It looks like a turtle without a shell.
Yeah.
The smiling, I'm calling it the smiling turtle frog. They like this little smile on their face. He literally looks like a turtle without a shell, and they look like they're always so happy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Now, one of these images changed for me. It's weird. I had a photo with one with the mouth open, and now they're all closed. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on. But I can't find any images with the mouth open like I had it. But they're officially known as Myobactricus and nicknamed, I don't know why it separated that. That's spell check. Sorry, guys. Nicknamed the turtle frog. They are indigenous to Western Australia and are monotypic, meaning they are the only known species. So there's no other frogs in their genus.
All right.
Or genus. I don't know how you pronounce it. I guess it's genus.
Oh.
Look how tiny the baby. That's a baby. Look how tiny the babies are.
Yeah.
Supposedly they make good pets. Have you guys ever seen these before? They're so tiny. I do have a picture of like the mom with her baby so you can see the full size. It's coming up. So there you go, the mom with the babies. Look how freaking cute.
Yeah.
And some of them can be really fat.
Yeah. Oh.
They are adorable. But I've never heard of them or seen them before.
No, me neither. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. All right, let's go to this interesting one.
I do that.
Hello.
I'm here.
All right.
It takes a second to come up my screen.
Oh.
All right, so Teresa Lynch discovered something in 2018 that I found my own this week, which led me down a rabbit hole of sticky weirdness. Now, I covered this on Brian's show, so some of you have probably heard this one. But we're going to start at the beginning. I'm trying to read on the tiny screen. We're still not there yet on my big one. Have you guys ever heard of the Boston Molassacre? Or maybe the Great Boston Molasses Flood? Because we hadn't. You can go on.
All right.
On January, still can't see, 15th, 1919, a storage tank at the Purity Distilling Company holding 2.3 million gallons of molasses burst in the north end section of Boston, Massachusetts.
All right.
That's the actual picture of the storage tank, guys. It burst so violently that a tidal wave of molasses spread in all directions at 35 miles per hour, flooding streets up to 3 feet deep, resulting in 150 injured and 21 people dead. Just wait, Rich. It gets worse. And welcome. Yeah, Dan covered that one, R1. Let's see. So here's some headlines and pictures of the event. The headlines at the time had less dead, had 11 dead and 50 injured because more were found later. A lot of the people that, I think I tell you in the next slide, a lot of the people that perished were actually swept by the molasses. I don't want to tell you the wrong info, so I'm waiting for the next slide to come up.
50 feet high.
Yeah, it turned out it's 40 feet. It was different. They had better info later.
God.
Yeah, but they actually said it was like a tidal wave because like the sides just disappeared and just went straight out. Big Bird has a lot of changes. That was the first one. The white feathers on his head. We don't remember it either. The investigation that followed determined that the tank exploded under pressure due to high temperatures and produced a 40-foot tidal wave, not 50 like they originally had posted, which flattened a home and swept victims into the harbor. So that's why they originally said only 11 had perished, because most had been swept into the harbor and weren't found for like weeks and months later. Strangely, for decades, the entire north end section continued to smell sweet molasses in the air, and the 100th anniversary of the disaster was held in 2019. And I never heard about the anniversary, them memorializing it or anything like that. Still not on my screen. I hate this delay. That's why I just let Dan read. I said, is it an enemy? Have you ever heard of this commercial disaster? We haven't, but like I said, there's more to the story. First, I've never heard of a great molasses flood to begin with, but in this reality, they happen all the time. They're still happening. We're still having molasses floods, and I don't know why it's always molasses.
Yeah.
That's what's weird.
That is weird.
Mm-hmm. Just wait to see how weird it is. Yeah. So there has been at least 20 molasses spills since the 1880s, a couple in El Salvador, India, Canada, and all throughout the United States, the most recent being in Hawaii. Now, after I made this presentation, the most recent one was not in Hawaii. That Hawaii was 2013. There was one last in 2019, maybe even 2020, in New Orleans. So these are happening all the time. And it's so weird. I've never even heard of the first one, let alone all the ones after. Like, it's weird. Colorado. I think I list the states in the next slide. All right, so this is the one in Hawaii because I originally thought this was the most recent one. In September 2013, 233,000 gallons of molasses spilled from a leaking pipe into Honolulu Harbor, injuring and or killing coral reefs, smaller sea life, and killing more than 25,000 fish due to asphyxiation. Never heard of it.
Yeah, that'll suffocate them, right?
Yeah. Never heard of it.
It's thick stuff. Never heard of these.
Still waiting. Canada, California, Colorado, Minnesota, Massachusetts, Louisiana, North Dakota, Texas, Tennessee, Florida, and so many other places have had molasses spills from a minor inconvenience to downright disaster, and I've never heard of a single one of these. Have you guys? Have you heard about molasses spilling in your states? In your countries? This is so weird. I can't.
Yeah, too weird. On the freeway.
No, never report. No, the media would totally report a climate disaster because of molasses. They would have made it worse than it was. Like 100%. I don't know. No, I didn't come across one in Persephone. I'm still waiting. Apparently, in this reality, molasses is a menace, but is this an ME? A change in your timeline? Because it is for me, 100%. I've never heard of any of these. Here's some more. It's just crazy. There's all these different massive molasses spill. Like, it's all molasses. That's what makes it so weird. It's just molasses.
It's hard to keep molasses in the tank, but you never hear of this. You never hear of them trying to improve this, or I don't understand. It's crazy. But yeah, it's all molasses. What is the deal with that?
I covered the Brer Rabbit change and also a change to Zippity Doo Dah. It's funny you guys have both of them in the chat. You're not going to get through all these folders tonight, are you?
I don't know. There's a lot.
I know there's a lot. That's what happens when you have to skip the show.
Yep.
All right, guys. Jane, his wife, what color was her dress in your reality? And when I showed this on Brian's show, everybody picked the one I threw in just to throw in another color to throw you off. It was so funny. Everybody picked the one that never existed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I was laughing. All right, Jade, you're going to have to explain that. What the heck is rabbit molasses? I've never heard of that. So Jade remembers purple. Aw, thank you, R1. That's so nice. R1 says, I enjoyed this time with all of you. Thank you. That's
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Yes.
So John Nada coming in with blue. We have left purple for Milo, purple for Fiber. Oh, Brer. I still don't know what that is, though, Jade. I have no idea what that is. R1 says purple. Maybe it's Mandela. It says pink in all caps. Anyone else want to answer before we go on? Is that a brand? I don't understand. I don't buy molasses that often. I think I bought it maybe twice in my life. And one was in Amish country.
It's a good way of getting iron, an iron supplement. Anyway.
I didn't know that. Purple for
Should
Michael
I go?
Fontaine. Yeah, you can go on. So most of you have the current reality, and that's fine. But when you see the purple, it might not be the purple you remember. I'm not sure, but I 1000%. It was pink for me. Her dress was brighter.
Same here.
These pictures look too purple.
Way too purple.
Way too purple.
Her dress was matching her daughter's pink.
No,
mess.
John, you picked the one that I threw in just to throw people off.
Blue.
Yeah, blue.
It was pink, now it's purple. But there was no blue.
No. And I will admit the purple kind of looks better with her hair and stuff, but it wasn't. That purple I really don't remember. I'm sorry. That's the actual purple. The image on the right is from the actual cartoon. So if you guys remember the darker color, that still might be a change for you because it's much more muted now. Yeah, you know what, John Nada? That purple is closer to blue. You're absolutely right. But it's still purple. But it is like a bluer purple. A cooler purple. I think the first season was the cooler purple. And then the second season, the later seasons were like a more berry color. So this is a weird reality where they have like a rosier, red, orangey, pink, weird color in multiple places, which is odd. John. He's like, yes, I win. So I'm also noticing in some places her hair blonde, which is just wrong. I don't remember her
Right.
ever having blonde hair.
Right. It was orange.
Always orange. So here's like, even there, it's like a yellowy orange. It's not right. The hair.
Right.
But it's not a change. It's more of a variation because it's multiple different
Mm.
color red now. Her hair is multiple different colors. Now here's
Yeah, this
exactly
is
what I
hard
remember
residue.
bottom left.
Yeah. I said it's hard residue to get, I bet.
Yeah.
But it's more pink here, her dress.
This is the pink dress residue, yeah, but there's blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
And even George with it, like I said, it's more of a variation because even George, different color shirts. His shirt was always white.
It's from another reality. I know.
But that image on the bottom left, that is my Jane. That's the way Jane always looked. For me.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, he does in some images. I think the hair and the shirts are a variation. Maybe it's Mandela, because I have some with brown hair and red. It's weird. Their hair is weird. It's correct, and then there's ones that aren't correct. I don't know why. Like I've said before, the variation thing. In my past, it was always the same. You did not find variation in something like Jane and George Jetson, who are in the same episode every week. They always look the same. There
Right.
shouldn't be these ones with blonde hair, red hair. It should all look the same. All right, guys, you are spelling the word chic in the chat. This man is a chic. Please spell chic in the chat. Teresa just spelled Shrek. All right, so R1, Sheik. Maybe it's Mandela, Sheik. John Nada, Shiek. I'll give you that. Jay Strawberry, Sheik. Okay. Curious if that's enough answers. We can go on. So it is still Sheik, but that's not the official and most common spelling. The official and most common spelling of chic is Sheikh, and I've never seen it spelled that way. And not only that, it's spelled 9 different ways now. Eekh, Eikh, Eik, Eykh. I can't see the variations now because you zoomed in.
Yeah.
I have to wait. There we go. Aykh, Ayk, Ekh, Aik, Aikh. It was just Sheik in my past. And like I said, the H at the end, that is the most common spelling. And I've never seen it spelled with an H. No residue to show on this one because chic is still correct. But chic with an H is the official spelling now, the most common spelling, and I've never seen it spelled like this before, like I just said. Look at that banner. Doesn't it look like they just threw an H after the fact?
Uh-huh. Right.
Like, oop, we gotta make it small because it doesn't fit. We spelled it wrong. I don't even know what's in there. There's so much stuff.
Okay. Just moving right along.
Okay, so this comes from Teresa, which Teresa ran into a man at a fast food place, the one shown in the picture, wearing a Field of Dreams shirt. The next image is going to be that man. So the man is on the top, and his shirt says, if you build it, they will come. In case people don't know, the movie now says, if you build it, he will come, not they. So Teresa starts telling me the story of where this man got this shirt. And it blew my mind because I did not know that you could go to the house and field where the movie was filmed. That it's this tourist attraction. Did you guys know that you could go visit the set, the house, the field? That it's a whole tourist attraction with like food stands and stuff like that? Because I didn't know that. Fiverr made a video on it. That's awesome. I had no idea. I'm sorry, Fiverr. But the thing that got me was their store. Next image, Curiouser. This is me. I already talked about this. I'd never heard of the place being open to the public. But there's residue all over the site. Like, they sell so much stuff that says, if you build it, they will come. Some of the stuff you can do at the place. The sign at the movie site has it. I didn't get the sign. I just have their website. Also, I don't know if you talked about this, Fiverr. I have no memory of them playing MLB games at Field of Dreams. Have you guys ever heard of this happening? Did you cover this, Fiverr? MLB games happening at the Field of Dreams? Because my spouse watches every football, baseball, hockey. He 3 screens at a time. He's like, he's got his phone, he's got the TV, and he has a little pad. I don't know what it is. It's like not an Android. What's it called? Like a Kindle type deal. He's watching every game, not just his team. And the website says, if you build it, they will come right on it. You had a video on the, did you cover the, you made a video on the baseball part. That's crazy. I missed those videos, Fiverr. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I was just blown away because she ran into a guy with this t-shirt and they all came from this place. The place that is about the movie doesn't know that the thing has changed. That blew my mind. So weird. I didn't even see the sign. Well, guys, go check out Fiverr's video on it because I'm sure he covered it more in depth than I did. And if there's 2 videos, Fiverr, why don't you put the link in the chat? Or wait, I'll just go. I don't think Fiverr can because Fiverr doesn't have a wrench. So let me go look for them. Let me go see if I can find them. I'm looking while you pick a folder. I'm looking. Here we go. I got the links. So this is one of them. Actually, there's 3 videos on Field of Dreams, so I don't know which ones. You guys should all check these out after the show. There we go. Those are for Fiverr's channel. That's just crazy to me. I've never heard of that. All right. Are we in the residue folder? Are we talking about? Okay. So, guys, this logo, which is beautiful residue for 2 scoops of Raisin Sun, Hawaiian Tropic. This is their old logo. I do not remember the sun on top of the I, and I don't remember the things coming off of the H and the N. So I remember this logo, but I don't remember the sun or those 2 things. That's all. Like, if you just cover them up, that's my logo minus the sun. Yeah, he stole them from Raisin Bran Sun. That's like a really good depiction of the Raisin Bran Sun. All right, so Teresa found these strange tattoos. Not saying they're Mandela Effect, but we wanted to share them. Do you guys recall ever hearing about or seeing tattoos of optical illusions? Like, it takes some skill to be able to draw that on paper, let alone on someone's body. The top right image is an arm, and it looks like there's a hole, like an indent going through the arm. That's crazy. I bet they cost a ton of money. All right, so many people have covered this dress as residue. And it's probably out of order because I don't see it in the bottom. But now she also has another version of this dress that is not residue. And that's why I want to show them back to back, but Flickr just throws everything in the folder the way they want it to. So we'll see. When it comes up, I'll point it out. So this is residue of the Blacktail and Pikachu on a Pokemon trading card storage book. So this is a poster from 1933, and we've been seeing a lot of these triangles in the A's. It's a very stylized logo, but still, I don't remember them ever using triangles in A's back then. This is the weirdest poster I've ever found. Because we have Uncle Sam with a black top hat, a white hat, and a stripe hat all in the same image. I've never seen one artist draw Uncle Sam with 3 different hats, and I've never seen a black top hat one before. Some red bar flag stuff you can buy. Well, you could buy last year. These images are from last year, from Rite Aid. Little I threw a lot of Uncle Sam stuff in here because, Memorial Day. That's a duplicate. I don't know why. There's a
Yeah.
couple duplicates in here. Just go through them real quick. Just fly through. Flickr does this sometimes. Curious, or I would just move fast. There's like 6 in a row that are duplicates.
I can't move any faster because my computer can't go that fast. It's not. See, it's frozen. It's not even going.
I
I
I
have
would
no
like
idea
when you
why.
can move, I would click to like
Yeah, I know.
four inches
That's
up.
what I've been doing.
Okay,
Just, I
it just doesn't move. I get
I
it.
think we already saw every single one of these.
No, there's more. Starts with USA.
Okay, here. That.
Yeah, sure, it's fine. So we're also seeing a pattern where letters are being filled in. And this poster is also from 1932 or 1933. I don't remember seeing that in my past with the O's, D's, and A's all filled in like that. I mean, I studied logos, I studied posters and stuff like that in school. I don't remember seeing that. Teresa remembers, I covered Howard the Duck having fingernails now, but Teresa remembers Howard the Duck wearing white gloves, and she found this residue from a like a Comic-Con type thing. He has white gloves on. This is residue for the Karate Kid bandana having the rising sun. All right, so this is like I'm showing you that this is the old logo. You can tell by the advertising and the old bottle. I miss those old bottles. Those old bottles, Hawaiian Tropic. I don't like the new ones. Here's a red bar flag and old Earth residue with South America below. Uncle Sam and a very racist image. This is weird. Stripes on half of it, and the other half is white. Or no, that's stars, right, with a red bar. I was looking on the small screen. There's a ton of red bar stuff. I will never understand that. This is one of the biggest Mandela effects that affects people. Uncle Sam's stripes being gone from his hat. And there's residue everywhere. The A's are looking like pyramids almost. More patriotic residue. Red bar flags and Uncle Sam hats. This is the color version of that poster also filled in. So I just want to show it wasn't like a printing error or anything. It's all the posters for this. I will, John. Take a screenshot. Check it out. So these are people doing something horrible to American flags that they created with red bar flags. This is the movie Yes Man and the sign behind him. No. The cutouts in the R and the merging and the AARAL. No. Another red bar flag in a patch. Teresa found this. What does it say at the bottom? Oh, it's residue for interview with a vampire. Stars on top of the shield. Now, this logo, I remember it. I remember Hawaiian Tropic being written like that. As far as I've found, this has never been their logo. Like, even with that weird C, I remember that being their logo. Someone said some sort of like bathing suit contest sponsored by Hawaiian Tropic. I've never seen that, so I don't know. I mean, I remember a logo like that, but I can't find it anywhere. Now we're at duplicates. I think that's everything, though. I think you're good to close out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Flickr just duplicated everything. I don't know why it does that. It will freeze up and then just... duplicate stuff. Miss Hawaiian Tropic. No, I had a Miss Hawaiian Tropic logo, and it used the old logo from it was in that collage. The Miss Hawaiian Tropic used the old logo that was on the box with the sun over the eye. That I don't remember those things flipping off the sides. All right. So the logo, the reason I have things like that, I don't remember the T's making a cross. I remember there being like normal T's. Teresa found this. It's very common to find multiple enemies on the same subject. A few years ago, the community noticed that Silence of the Lambs became The Silence of the Lambs. Now something else may have changed about this movie. And of course, everyone knows the Hello Clarice one is now Good Morning or something. But this is different. Hawaiian Tropic is a palm tree for the T. Anthony Hopkins' character in Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter. Please spell Lecter in the chat. So Jade Strawberry remembers Lector. Milo Fire remembers Lecchter or Lecter. That's what we would call a dual memory, Milo. It's okay. John Nada is not sure if it's ER or OR. And that is the question. Curious, what do you remember?
With an Lector with an O.
Okay. Yes. All right. Here's the thing. It's very much like Procter and Gamble, Victor, like you're saying. This may explain why none of us realize we have missing time.
All right, here we go.
Something else. It could be. I agree.
Oh my God! No way! No way! No,
So
no.
we
Hold
remember
on.
his name being Lecter with an O, but it's always been Lecter with an E. Understandable. He said not so much dual, just didn't see it in print much. What intern made this poster? It's a DVD box. Yes, I agree. Procter & Gamble was on many packaging and bottles and things like that. You could see Hannibal Lecter on toys, collectibles. You could see it on, like I said, DVD boxes like this one. But yeah, I agree. It wouldn't be as common in your memory as, say, a bottle of shampoo that you use every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with you on that. I don't ever remember seeing it with an A. That looks so weird to me. I agree with Trees on this.
Sorry, guys. I spilled something. I I had to go clean up real fast. All right, I'm back. Here we go. All right. No,
Oh,
that
sorry,
wasn't it.
Milo.
Yeah, next. Yeah, it was with an O for me. Right?
Yes. Milo, I have a hard time remembering people's names. Like people on Facebook who have a different name than their YouTube name. I have a hard time remembering like the connection between real name and YouTube name. Like that's hard. It's very hard. It's a lot of different names.
All right.
Okay. So here's some residue of OR. A lot of people do remember it with an LR. I've just cut down the residue because there was a ton of it, and I didn't want to keep us here forever with residue. There's one more slide. You don't have to do that. Unless it's annoying you, then yeah, you could, but you don't have to. Teresa loves Hello Kitty, by the way, so it was fitting that I found a Hannibal Lecter Hello Kitty. And I take that back. There's another slide. My God, did I put all the residue in? Maybe I did. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of them. But I think they got the picture. You don't have to keep going if you don't want to. It's just more residue.
All right.
But I don't hear that word very often anymore. Gal. I'm going to look at the folders and tell you which ones. Oh, you can see which ones are shorter. It tells you how many photos are in it. I just realized that. Like, do the U.S. shield because that's a
There's
brand new one.
tarantulas first. Like, let's. There's only 4 in here. No. Never mind. Okay. Oh, no, I got that. Hold on. I'm going. All right.
Because I'm curious what they think on the shield.
All right. Did I skip that?
Yeah.
Yes. Shoot. All right. Well, we're going to have to wrap this up because my computer's being slow. And we're going to be here all night. But
Just waiting on the computer.
Uh,
Yeah, it's probably getting hot.
Okay, here we go. All right.
All right, so after this one, we can always just wrap it up and we'll cover the ones we missed next time. This one's short, so. All right, guys, you're only looking at the part in yellow, in the yellow boxes, okay? Ignore the other stuff. Which color sits on the edges of the U.S. shield found in the government, vice president, and presidential USA emblems? Which ones what do you remember? Do you remember red on the outside or white on the outside? So you're just looking at the shield. Ignore the eagle and the flags, just the shield. Do you remember 1 or do you remember 2? We know you're here, Teresa. Okay, so let's see. Jade Strawberry remembers 1. R1 remembers 2. Not yellow. Left for Milo Fire. So we have 2 1s, 1 2. Anyone else? Can you zoom in on the shields? I know your computer's acting up, but John Knott is having a hard time seeing the shield. There you go, guys. Which shield is your shield, left or right? No problem. Okay, so John Nada remembers right. So 2 1s and 2 2s. Totally split, of course. All right, Curious, what do you remember?
I think that I do remember the one on the left.
You remember the one on the left? Okay. Still left for Mile-o-Fire. So still 50% in the chat. All right, we can go on. So for me, it's always been the left. And I created that one on the right. But when you see the actual one on the right, the only way I could describe it is it looks too white. There's too much white. And it looks like weaker. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a weaker, whiter. It's white. I don't remember it that white. Too white. It's too white. The shield doesn't look as strong as it did. It was red on the outside for me. Always red, and that's white. Cyrus, drink your water. All right, so here's how it is now. More of the white shield so you can see it clear. I'm sorry, guys. It looks so off to me. I don't remember all that white. And then the rest is residue of what I remember with red on the outside. Not to mention, this is all residue for the stars on top of the shield. And in the top right is a U.S. stamp. Got enamel pins. We have signs. We have all sorts of stuff. All right, guys. We're going to call it a night now. We have a ton of stuff to still show, but we'll catch up next week. Hopefully it won't be as a busy week this week.
Okay, yeah, guys. Hi. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. And thank you all for joining. This has been a great show. we did make it a little longer because we missed the last one, but the next one we'll show you stuff, the rest. And all right, say goodnight.
Thanks for being here, guys. Have a
Yes, y'all have a great night, and good night, everyone.